Join me as I dive deep into the meanings behind the powerful names of God and see if I can uncover their true significance. When we think about the concept of God, our minds often wander to a supreme being with incredible power and attributes. But have you ever stopped to think about the names that are used to describe this being? In many religious contexts, the names of God hold immense significance and are believed to have a deep impact on our understanding of the divine. Today, we're going to explore the power behind these names and uncover their true meaning. Many people find themselves drawn to the idea of God, but struggle to understand the depth and power behind the names used to describe this being. It's easy to take these names for granted, assuming they're just simple titles or labels. But the truth is, each name holds a wealth of meaning and significance that can fundamentally change the way we experience and interact with God. Unfortunately, this understanding is often overlooked, and we're left with a superficial appreciation for the divine. The names of God are not just random labels, they're an invitation to delve deeper into the nature of God and discover its many attributes. They're a doorway to a deeper understanding of the divine, and yet, so many of us fail to explore this rich tapestry of meaning. This lack of understanding can lead to a shallow faith, one that's based on ritual rather than relationship. We may go through the motions of attending church or praying, but without a deep understanding of the names of God, we're missing out on the transformative power they hold. The names of God are not just a nice addition to our spiritual lives, they're the very foundation upon which our faith is built. When we neglect to explore these names, we're neglecting the very essence of our faith. But what's even more tragic is that this lack of understanding can also lead to a disconnection from the divine. When we don't take the time to explore the names of God, we may feel like we're just going through the motions, with no real sense of connection or relationship with the divine. And yet, the names of God hold the power to bridge this gap, to bring us closer to the heart of God. One of the most powerful names of God is El Shaddai, which means the God who is enough. This name speaks to the idea that God is our all-sufficient provider, the one who meets our every need. In Hebrew, the word Shaddai is linked to the concept of a mother's breast, symbolizing God's nurturing and provision. For me, this name has been a game-changer in my own faith journey. There have been times when I felt like I'm walking through the darkest of valleys, and it's in those moments that I've clung to the name El Shaddai. I've come to realize that no matter what I'm facing, God is enough. He's my provider, my comforter, and my guide. The name El Shaddai has also taught me the importance of surrender. When we acknowledge that God is our all-sufficient provider, we're forced to let go of our need for control and surrender to His will. This surrender is liberating, allowing us to walk in freedom and confidence, knowing that God has our backs. The name El Roi, which means the God who sees, has also had a profound impact on my faith. This name speaks to the idea that God sees us, that He's aware of our struggles and our triumphs. In a world that often makes us feel invisible and insignificant, the name El Roi reminds us that we're seen and loved by the Creator of the universe. As we delve deeper into the meanings behind the names of God, we begin to realize just how transformative they can be. They're not just ancient titles or labels, they're doorways to a deeper understanding of the divine. They're an invitation to experience God in a more intimate and personal way, and to allow His attributes to shape our very lives. Today, we've explored just a few of the many powerful names of God. From El Shaddai to El Roi, we've seen how these names hold the power to transform our faith and our relationship with the divine. As we reflect on the meanings behind these names, may we be inspired to dig deeper, to uncover the true significance of the names of God. If you've got a favorite name of God that's had a significant impact on your faith, I'd love to hear about it in the comments below. And if you're interested in exploring more names of God, be sure to check out my next video on the attributes of God.